Hello! I'm in St. George today, hiking to Turtle Wall via the Paradise Canyon Trail. This is about a 3.8 mile hike, and temperatures today is around 82, 85. Breeze feels nice. Doesn't feel too hot yet. Show you the trail here a little bit. If I can figure out how to flip this back around. All right. I'm getting a new camera. Looks like on this camera, this phone, you know, I've got to hit the pause before it gives me the option to flip the camera around. But this is the only video I could see on YouTube about this trail, or just people riding their bikes. So here's someone hiking it. Came from there. Not very far into the hike at all yet. I mean, it's only a 3.8 mile hike, so going that way. And it's got quite a few people out here on it today. We are right about 0.6 miles, 0.7 miles on the hike in. There's this first part that comes in, same trail we'll be hiking out. Then there's a loop when we get up here that splits off. So I'm training. I want to do a through hike on the PCT in 2022. I turned 60 this year, and oh, there's a lizard. If I don't So these trees are just off to the side of the trail. A couple cottonwood trees. So cottonwood trees typically need quite a bit of water. So they must get some water down through here. This tree has been here for a long time. Here's the trail. So as I was saying before I got distracted by the squirrel-lizard, now there's people coming, so I will continue in a sec. I will be turning 60 this year, and it's been a lifelong dream of mine to hike the Pacific Crest Trail someday, and to not just hike it, but to do the through hike from Mexico to Canada. And my thoughts around that are, if I don't do that now, well, I think I might still have the physical ability to do it, I won't ever do it. And it will be one of those things on my bucket list that I didn't get done. And the reason why I think I might not be able to do it if I don't do it now is I got diagnosed with diabetes about 15 years ago, and it quickly turned in from a type 2 to a type 1, to where now my pancreas doesn't produce any insulin at all, so I'm insulin dependent. And to tell the truth, I haven't been that great at controlling my diabetes, and so I've got some fairly bad neuropathy going on in my feet. So I'm trying to get on top of that. I really am. I just got a Libre sensor, a Freestyle Libre sensor, and it's really helping me to know what my sugars are and to get that under control. Hey, if any of you guys know what plant this is, I was trying to figure it out. It has these big, long flowers. There's a flower shoot on that one. I also was trying to figure out this one, which I haven't. That one I call an orange near trail, because it's orange and it's near the trail, but I'd like to know the real name. So if you know what these plants are, please go ahead and post that in the comments. Because one of the things I want to do is not only just vlog my hike from Mexico to Canada, I also love bushcraft, wild edibles. And so I try to find out as much as I can about the plants along the trek, and y'all can help me with that. All right, so enough about that. We're at 0.9 miles in, and this is where the trail loops. We can go left, or we can go right. And I'm gonna head on the right and take this loop counterclockwise. So this is interesting. So there's an arch up there. There's some bikers, some hikers. I've seen quite a few pictures of people up there. And there's a trail kind of around this little fence section. And it's interesting, this little fence section says reservation area, no access. And I think what it means is maybe just where the fence is, don't go that way, because there's a trail here. And I do want to hike up to that arch. So I think it just must mean that little area that's fenced off. And I'm going to hike down here. And then up to that arch. All right, well, here I am in that arch. Pretty cool. And then we'll swing this around. to this other side. You have to climb a little bit to get up here, but not hardly at all. And there's good handholds. There's a few caves down there I'm going to go explore. According to the All Trails map, this arch is like at 1.3, and the way I came was the right way, except I kind of passed the first turnoff, looks like. But I'm going to go down here and check out the little cave I saw. Then I'm going to come back up and keep going the other way. Since I have lots of time to kill today, I think I'm going to crawl into this little cave here and have a little snack. I didn't really need a break, but it's kind of hard to keep this steady on the end of my trekking pole. But, all right, we're gonna press forward. Okay, we're just continuing away from the arch. So if you're interested in following me on my PCT through hike attempt next year, if you like these types of outdoor videos, hiking videos, and or, you know, doing stuff around the house, maybe you can skip those videos if you don't like those. If you like bushcrafting, if you like plant identification, if you like I'm going to do some gear reviews. Don't forget to click subscribe and click on the notification, the bell, click the little bell to be notified when I publish a new video. And join me on my journey. And I'm sure I'm getting a new camera next Wednesday. I can't wait for it. It's a Vivo X50. It's got a built-in gimbal, so hopefully future videos will be less shaky. And I'm sure my skills will get better, so some of these first videos are pretty bad. We have hopes. I'm watching videos on how to make videos so that I make better videos for you in the future. Do you know what this plant is? If you do, post it in the comments. It's got those little fluffy things that are kind of like pussy willows. Got these yellow flowers on it. and these little teeny green leaves. And I don't know if they'll get bigger as the season goes longer. And it's kind of on a scraggly bush. This seems to be a popular plant here in St. George. See one back there by the rocks. Let me know if you know what it is. I'm at this big rock here, and according to the AllTrails map, I'm close to Picayune here, I'm at 1.8 miles. Standing in the shade right here by this rock. And you can see the trail. It goes up there, then on up there, and around that point up there, right there. So, let's keep going. All right, right there is the rock I was standing by. I'm now at this point, and there's the path going forward. Came from down there. That was a little point that I went around. Further on down there, you could see the trail right there. And then it went around that, back to that arch. Just came up this little hill. And as we go forward here, there's a trail marker. And look at that. There's some seats. Yeah. That's right. See a little pond down there. Overlooking. Nice. We're leaving the bench area. The bench area is 2.1 miles on this loop hike. Alright, I don't know if you can see it, there's some people walking down there. I can zoom in, get close to that rock. And the trail just kind of comes right along there, past that rock, around that point. Well, the point's over here that we talked about. On up, all the way back up there, 2.1 miles to the viewing spot. Came from there, going this way. So we're at 2.2 miles and we're going to start heading down now. I'm pretty certain, looking at this, I'm wondering, I think this might be Mormon tea, this plant here. If any of you know and can confirm that, that'd be awesome. We're at 2.8 miles now on the trail, and it looks like it's about, I don't know, a quarter of a mile, maybe half a mile back to where we junction with the path that we brought in. So I'll check when we get there. We'll see how much, what mileage we're at when we rejoin the end trail, but I mean the trail coming in, not some animals' entrails. Alright, just came down that trail there. We are at 3.2 miles and there is a junction here, and if you want to stay on the loop, you're going to go to the left. This trail down here to the right goes south. It's goes into that, looks like it goes into that urban development down there. So the loop trail goes on here to the left, past this cottonwood tree. All right, just came up from there. I'm at 3.3 miles. The trail splits off down here and goes over and connects with the trail coming in, but this says revegetation area, no access, or yeah, no access. So I'm gonna go back on up here, keep going northish a little bit. Up there is where that arch was. So we'll come up here and then we'll turn to the right and go over and connect with the trail going out, I think. Let's see here. Oh, maybe right here. All right, so come up right here. That trail going up there goes on up to that arch. And this trail right here looks like it is the way to connect back to the trail that we came in on. Okay, just came up through there and I'm at the junction where the trail coming in split when I first started, and I had continued on up that way. So I was wrong. That's not where, over there is not where that little arch is. It's further on up the trail that way. Okay, so now it is time to head on out. I'm at 3.8 miles and almost back to the start. All right, came from there. According to AllTrails, I've hiked 4.2 miles, and right up there's a trailhead where I started. So thanks for joining me on my hike. Oh yeah, post in the comments what that plan is. Come on, one of you got to know.